Here we are, round 2, Formula Drift, Road Atlanta, my absolute favorite track. And so they have a few changes to the course this year. They got a few new inner boxes instead of just the inner clips on the inside of the track where everybody cuts the track, hits the rumble strip, blows a tire, hits the cone, makes a big mess. So now they have boxes that are painted a few feet in to allow room for the chase driver to be able to close in and run a nice, good tandem lap. So I'm pretty into it. We'll see how it all plays out. Race car is looking all solid and fresh, ready to go. But one of our big changes that we got going on here is, so we got our new Paragon cooling system. So we're taking out the old system, which is in there, and we're gonna install this new kit into the race car. So, with the cutter device, my man. So we've all seen the driver cooling systems before. But Paragon, they have some new product out. Pretty standard, looking good. You know, some nice, soft, high quality gear. But this guy, this is a little waist pack, brother. Oh yeah. What? So this is my autograph session kit right here. So yeah. Really sick. Yep, it's got a little belt. Just gotta rock this guy right here. Hey. I'm just gonna keep on cooling. Just throw a little ice bag in there, probably give me a good hour. That's rad. Yeah, I know, I'm pumped on that guy. Yeah, charge it up, let it rip. It's just those little windows of time where we need that little bit extra cooling to go do some meet and greets, some autograph sessions, things like that. Looking solid. That's awesome. Yeah, we got a nice gap for it. Get rid of that old one. Jackson, what? How are you feeling? Good. Saturday morning, or no, it's not. Oh my God, it's Thursday morning. Holy shit. You said that and I was like, what'd I miss? Thursday morning, and we're at a racetrack. Been here for weeks already. Oh my God. That was a pretty wild approach there, Jackson. How's the car? You can go first. Did you guys take the stuff up? Yeah, all of our stuff's gone. Nope, it's right here. We're leaning on it. Oh my God, we gotta wake up. Do we have plural? Here in the back 40, there's so many cars out here, all of ProSpec for Thursday. Everyone's together. So back here, I mean, we got the RTR camp back here, a couple of the other guys. So we are not obviously alone, but yeah. How's the car feeling out there, bud?
She feels great. Yeah. We
look at her.
Punched the setup in just from last year, and she looks she drives every bit as good as she looks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm stoked on how it came out.
I know. Look at this thing. It's like the third ever new Z drifting on track.
I know, it's pretty crazy to think of it that way.
Yeah,
you know, there's not that many. I know you obviously you have 2. Now there's this, and I think there's only one in like Japan.
Yeah, then there's the one other in Russia. Goch has got one over in Russia.
Right.
But yeah, nah, she's looking pretty freaking solid, brother. Yeah. But yeah, I just heard my car start up, so we might have to check back in with you later when we get our little photo shoot. So tell everyone not to hit me. You already got bumped.
I already got my Mustang.
First
what if a Mustang's in our
first run, first lap, brand new car, Mustang.
Yeah. I'm not making this up. Every time we get hit by Mustang.
All right, I think that's my cue. Practice is wrapped up. Cup of fresh water. We got all the amenities. We got Jackson here convincing me to jump in the truck.
I got your phone in there for you.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I got my phone right here. I even got spare shades right here.
Oh, dude, look at you. You're going.
I know.
I found those in the car, I think.
Yeah, they were in the car. Car is feeling fantastic, getting great life out of the Kumos and all as well. We got some new marks on the ground as far as inner clips, making room for the tandem. should make for a better show. It feels slow in the lead, but it feels great in the chase, so I understand why they're doing it. But yeah, so we will go back, kind of reconvene, check the car over. We have like a 5 or 6 hour break until we go back out, so we have a little bit of time. So we're back on track. But Alex is not in seating, so he will you know, just do another warm-up. He's gonna come back, we're gonna meet up, we're gonna do a little photo shoot with the 2Zs. It's gonna be sick. And then we go back out for our final warm-up of the day. 6 p.m. Got Larry guiding us, doing the old photo shoot with the debut of Alex's new Z, so mighty fine. All right.
Dude.
There we go.
These things look sick.
There we go. Dang. You have your phone on you?
I do.
Okay. I had to hand my phone off, so I can't get any photos right now, but I need to get some.
First day of Atlanta done.
Yeah.
So, what do you think?
It's good. Had a little bit of a rough right there, but it's okay. It happens. But yeah, we'll see if we can get that patched up a little bit. But the car's like fantastic. Feeling great. So let's go over it all, make sure we're good for Saturday. The car's absolutely ripping. And they're basically forcing the Pro line, as we would normally call it, which is allowing room for the chase car to be there. So it's gonna make for a way better tandem. In the lead, it was super fun to like snap down the hill, grab throttle, and you're just in the pedal all the way to the top. But you can't really do that now. You gotta kind of like modulate, rotate, modulate, and then drive up. So, but it's all good.
Welcome to a little soggy but a beautiful day here at Road Atlanta. Welcome back to this iconic racetrack. We've been coming here since 2004.
What are you doing?
It actually is Saturday morning now.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What happens on Saturday?
We go drifting, we go racing, and it's the day that matters. It is wet today, so you have to kind of approach it a little differently as far as car setup. We changed a few things, nothing super major. But the annoying thing is it looks like it's probably going to be patchy, off and on, wet and dry, which is really hard to predict. Chris is a phenomenal driver in the wet and a phenomenal in the dry, but the setups between the two are a little different, so you got to make some quick adjustments. So we're just checking the forecast, prepping our tires, and waiting to see what happens, pretty much. Still raining.
Still raining. Checking in.
Yeah. Weather report.
It is wet.
It's still raining.
You know what they say? If it's raining, might as well sell stuff.
Versus Forsberg. Forsberg will lead in that NOS energy drink. Nismo, all new Nissan Z. Whoa! Shanahan wrong way. And Shanahan goes into the wall. Forsberg does need to complete this.
They'll probably yellow flag him coming around, but yeah.
Yeah, there's somebody going across. Yeah, there we go. So caution for Forsberg.
Yeah.
And that was absolutely independent. That was just so peculiar. He went to initiate and it just did not snap back and goes just right into the wall.
Bit of a doozy out there. I mean, it's a win, we'll take it. Of course, not the way we want to get it, you know, saying that we always say, but you know, in the end, of course, we want to move on. But Jack, I'm glad he's okay. The car was just too badly damaged. This wet, dry patchiness. Basically, he said he was coming down. He went to get that little surge of speed for the entry. And as he did that, the car kind of broke loose this way. And then he said he hit a dry patch. So it was like loose, wet loose on the entry, which I felt is like 80% grip. But then as we got settled back to the left, it was dry. So So he said it kind of came loose on him. He wasn't expecting it, and he tried to drive back out of it, and it hit a dry patch. And so he said he panicked, hit the brakes, and it rotated into the wall. So bummer, but in the end, moving on, feeling good. Top 16.
Ripping around in his NOS energy drink, Nismo Nissan all new Z Drifter Lines, core to the bone. It is Chris the Force Forsberg. At our seating brackets are 32, and now here we go. A 3-time champion, Chris Forsberg versus 15 years old, Hiro Manoa from Japan.
So round 2, Formula Drift Atlanta. Didn't end how I wanted to, obviously. Feeling really good. Track's fully wet. We have the wet setup back into the car, and I'm feeling really solid with it. So as we're coming down the hill, coming across the track, and I start to, lean into the pedal just that little bit to keep the speed up. And as I'm coming back across, the car does it's a little step out because I was just feathering around where the nitrous kicks in. And so I think I just went that 2% more throttle, and it just, just activated the nitrous. Got a little sideways, which basically just took me 1 second to regain the car, come back across the track, and then enter. And in doing so, that whole action, catch, drive back, enter, basically moved me 3 car lengths down the track. So when you watch the run, I'm coming down the hill, I was entering, basically getting sideways at the one solid white line across the track, and I was basically starting to rotate at that white line. So, and I was just going fast enough where I went down, couldn't slow down, and we went 4 wheels off. So super bummer, because we were driving in the wet in the GRIDLIFE session and in the FD practice on Saturday morning, feeling 100% in the wet setup. And just that little blip of the nitrous, like I said, it just rotated the car. I regained it instead of trying to drive out of it. That would have been probably more chaotic. Took us out, totally sucks. And that was basically it. So I was really confident in the wet, was looking to get on the box. I love Atlanta, I love driving in the rain, and just a little mistake because we have that new nitrous strategy this year that I talked about. It bit a little too hard, and it messed me up. So because it kicks on very aggressively, and so in the wet you need that finesse. So either I drive with no nitrous in the wet, which is I always drive with nitrous in the wet. I do like how it activates the turbos quickly, especially when you get those little wet, dry patches. You really need the car to respond quickly. Whether we ease the nitrous back for a wet setting or ease it back altogether, or maybe just try running it off. It is looking like it's gonna rain in Orlando, so we'll be out there trying it. So thanks for watching. Either way, it was a wild and crazy event. Just psycho downpouring, wet, dry, everything. So another FD round in the books, heading to Orlando. See you guys there.